Listening to the Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.
Hello and welcome to another Sunday Funday Week 6 NFL picks, and we are excited. We have a little treat for everybody in store, and I'm actually not alone today. I have Matt and TJ. TJ, Matt, what's going on, guys?
Hello, Rook.
Hello.
So first things first, let's take care of a little business. A couple weeks ago, I had lost. I didn't lose a bet, but I unfortunately picked DraftKings spreads as opposed to FanDuel, which we usually use FanDuel, and I got called into kangaroo court. And TJ called me out and he read me out in his office that he's in right now. Pulled me in.
I
said,
put the commie hat on. That's it.
Better be careful. They're gonna think it's overthrowing the government.
Listen, it starts with making you have a punishment. You know, come down an iron fist on you, and then I'm just gonna expand outwards.
Yeah. So TJ pulled me into his office and said, "You better stop using DraftKings line." Cheated. I didn't cheat, but in order for me to keep my 4-1 week, I have to now eat this insanity pack of beef jerky. I already smell. It smells really spicy.
Wait a second. So do you have a cup of milk by you by any chance?
I do not. I don't like milk, so I'm gonna man up. It's only a couple.
So you're just gonna eat it and then go through your picks, and then we're just gonna watch you just slowly degrade into nothing.
I have water. I guess that. I don't know. That's not going to help me. But
I don't think so.
All right. First bite.
What are you feeling right now?
This is not good. It's really fucking spicy.
You gotta, don't just swallow it. You gotta suck on it a little bit. Savor the flavor. Be a man about it.
This is fucking hot. This is not good. My face is going to start turning red. This sucks.
This is awesome.
There's only like 3 pieces in there. I think all 3 pieces or just one?
Just one. One is fair enough.
Oh, I just got it to the back of my. Oh my god.
If you ate all 3, you'd probably have to go to the hospital. Randy would find you laying on the bathroom floor, like, oh my god, he pink socked himself. His bowels just coming out.
Dude, I am. It's in the back of the throat right now because I just swallowed it. Oh my god, this is really bad.
That's a good girl. That's a very good girl.
Spitters for quitters.
All right, well, I chew on this really hot beef. It's actually really good, but it's really it's really fucking hot. Oh my god, when you finally swallow it.
Now, you know what? The secret to getting through anything hot is after you touch it with your hands, you then touch your eyes. It always helps.
Oh my god. Holy shit. I gotta finish it. I have to go wash my hands.
There you go. You got this.
So I'm going to the leaderboard. The leaderboard.
All right. So we got Rook in first, 14-10 and 1.
Oh
TJ 14-11, and I'm in third, 9-16. Womp.
The hot chip challenge calls to Matt.
There's still time. It's only 9, 10, 11. It's only a 2-game swing to you, TJ. And all I need is just to
wash my hands. Hold on.
Yeah. All I need to do.
He's not washing his hands. He's going to cry somewhere in the fetal position. He's going to come back with a bottle of Malox.
A mouthful of ice cubes. Oh man. He's like, honey, where's the Pepto?
Dude, listen, I will say this. When me and my brother did the one chip challenge, we decided to do it on Thanksgiving Day last year as our family arrived. And I lasted maybe 2 minutes before I reached for some ice cubes and milk. And my brother literally, after about 10 seconds, just took his shirt off, turned the shower on ice cold, and just like stood like out of the shower, but with just his head under the water, like trying to lap it up like a dog and just letting it hit his face. He turned beet red. It was awesome. But it doesn't go away for 30 minutes. It's like nonsense. It gets hotter and hotter as you go.
I didn't even take a big piece. Oh my God.
Did you eat the whole chip or?
Yeah, so that's the secret, dude. The thing with the chip is it's like finding that Dorito at the bottom of the chip bag that's just like covered in all the seasoning and flavor. That chip is absolutely coated. So you want to get it in your mouth all in one shot and try to chew it and get it down, but it just coats your entire mouth. Like literally, like you brush your teeth that night before going to bed, and then you like reignite the fire a little bit.
Oh God.
These two kids did it at the fantasy draft that I had back in the summer, and it was one chip for the last place person. He took a couple of nibbles of it and was toast the entire night. Dry heaving, chugging milk, throwing up by the fucking pool. I'm not looking forward to this, so that's why this week 4-1. I'm feeling it.
I don't understand the throwing up part. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's hot. It coats your whole mouth. It burns and stuff like that. But I mean, if you can eat spicy foods, you shouldn't have to throw up. It's just, you know, it just doesn't go away.
I think we're not gonna blow out fire. Like that's how it hurts so much.
You look like you're sweating already.
I am. I'm like wiping it away. Holy shit.
I'm gonna take a humongous edible before I have to eat this fucking chip if it does come down to me.
I need like
that might make it worse. You might get trapped in a time loop where you feel like it's lasting 20 hours.
I like when we're home makes really hot chili. He like hate the candle wax first. The hot peppers.
Yes,
that's what I need to do. All right, let's get to the picks because that's what we're here for, not just with the punishments. You know, this is pretty bad. All right, TJ, you're going up first.
All right, I'll go first.
You got your first pick here, Cincinnati, -2.5.
First pick, Cincinnati Bengals, -2.5. My next pick, and it's because the last 2 weeks I've picked against the Jets, and the Jets have won both games. So I'm going to continue that as a Jet fan. I'm going to take Green Bay -7.5. I don't understand this line, and that's why I think it's like a trap line, like they want you to pick the Jets. Dude, Green Bay has done absolutely nothing. They got smoked by the Giants in embarrassing fashion. Aaron Rodgers is sitting there like, why don't I just retire? They don't have any wide receivers to talk about. The Jets are on a roll. Zach Wilson is showing, you know, some signs of that first pick overall for the Jets. I mean, I don't understand the line. But I hope the Jets win, dude. I hope the Jets win outright. I hope I'm wrong here. I have no problem being wrong. You know what? If that's my saving grace and I go 0-5 because of this, who gives a shit? The Jets won. I don't care. So Green Bay -7.5. Next pick is 49ers. Oh, Jacksonville. Sorry, Jacksonville +2.5. Against the Colts. They absolutely smoked the Colts the first time, but again, it was in Jacksonville. I got hurt on that one. I picked the Colts, and I mean, talk about an abomination of a team. But so I'm taking Jacksonville.
Doing the opposite. Yeah. You burn the other way, probably.
I'll probably screw them out of it, but it'll hurt you, and I won't have to hear you go Duval anymore. So at least for a week. So I'll take it.
On my Jags hat, so you're lucky.
Pick up 49ers -4.5. I mean, that pick speaks for itself. The 49ers have been on a roll since, our guy Garoppolo came back in. He's firing the ball all over the place. 4.5, they should cover easily. And then my fifth pick is going to be the Bills -2.5. I think this is going to be the game of the week. A tremendous game between Kansas City and the Bills. You have two of the best quarterbacks, if not the top two quarterbacks in the league, facing off against each other. So I'm excited about this game. I think this pick is kind of crazy. It could go either way. It's a coin flip at this point. -2.5. I think if the Bills get done what they need to get done, and Josh Allen throws like the beast that he is and has proven to be this season, other than that one hiccup in Miami, I think they should pull it out, no problem. But you can't count out Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, Matt, your picks. Sorry, I didn't put up TJ's last one. I'll just go over. So Buffalo -2.5, and all of TJ's picks there. Cincinnati -2.5, Green Bay -7.5, Jacksonville +2.5, San Francisco -4.5, Buffalo -2.5. So Matt, your first pick.
Yeah, my first pick is Tampa Bay -10. Brady's back. His weapons are back. Pittsburgh is absolutely atrocious no matter who the quarterback is, I feel. And I feel like this is going to be a nice, good bounce back game for Brady just to keep launching and, and just doing what he does best.
Yeah. And next pick?
Next pick is Cincy -2.5. I'm a Joe Burrow guy. I like Burrow. I like Chase. And, against New Orleans, I mean, how much can Taysom Hill really make a difference? I mean, last week he was all over the place, but I feel like, the Bengals will be ready for him and they'll win and cover.
Nice. Next pick?
Next pick, we go back to explosive wide receivers. It's Justin Jefferson. Great game last week. You have Dalvin Cook, and it's not a primetime game, so this is like when Kirk Cousins is at his best. So I'm going with the Vikings.
All right. That's the Dolphins.
Yeah, and the Dolphins, I don't even know who their quarterback is. There's Tyreek Hill might not be fully healthy, even though he's off the injury report. Hope he is for fantasy purposes, but I'm thinking Minnesota takes this one.
All right, and you're going against TJ here in the -2.5.
I am. Indeed, this is their revenge game. They got embarrassed the last time against the Jags. I do believe Matt Ryan is still hot garbage, but you got Jonathan Taylor. You have other weapons that he could use, and I feel like they'll bail him out, and Indy will take this one.
All right, and the last pick here is the Chargers -4.5.
Chargers, little Monday night action. I still don't understand how the Broncos and Russell Wilson get these primetime games because maybe he was a fraud in Seattle or just having a bad year. But with Herbert just launching the ball, Eckler is starting to come into his own. I feel like this was an easy one.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Matt's picks Tampa Bay -10, Cincinnati -2.5, Minnesota -3.5, Indy -2.5, and the Chargers -4.5. So, my picks are just going to be I'm just going to fade Matt. So, I'm going to do Pittsburgh. I'm going to Pittsburgh +10. I'm going to do what are the Cincinnati? Who's Cincinnati playing?
No.
Who they playing?
I don't know. Throw your picks up. Come on. All the research you were doing on DraftKings. Come on. Throw the picks up.
Cincinnati. Let's see who Cincinnati's playing. They're playing I think Saints +2.5. I'll take the Dolphins +3. I'll take Jags +2.5 and the Los Angeles. The Broncos +4.5. Just
I hope you go 0-5.
No, those aren't my picks. Those are not my picks.
0-5. Eat that shit.
Matt's been so bad, I might as well just fade him. So my first pick here is against, I think, TJ. You picked the opposite of this one. I'm going +4.5 for Atlanta. And you went with San Francisco. Look at the stats. Atlanta's actually 5-0 against the spread this year. So they're playing very well against teams that are respected. And obviously, they're not winning these games, but they're at least keeping it close. So I think Atlanta at home, San Francisco coming across the country. I really do like. I'm going to take Atlanta 4.5. I think they're going to keep covering the spread there. I have the same logic as TJ for this one. Baltimore -6. Last week I picked the Packers -8 over to the Giants against my G-men because I felt like the Packers were going to walk all over them. Going to London, they had a lot of injuries. Daniel Jones was 100% healthy, and the Giants obviously showed us that that was not true. They won outright. This one, I think this is probably the best of the opponents the Giants have seen. I think this is going to be the toughest game that they're going to have. I know they're 4-1. The rest of the way for the Giants is a lot weaker, the schedule. But this is going to be the toughest team. I think Baltimore's actually better on the road. Baltimore is 2 on the road. They're 1-2 at home. Against the spread, they're not that great, but I'm going to say this is one of those games where the Giants are shown against a better opponent, a better defensive opponent that they just can't cover. And I think Baltimore wins this game by a touchdown. So I'm going to go Baltimore -6, Buffalo -2.5. I think I'm with TJ on this one too, but I just want to look at the stats real quick for the Bills. I believe they're better against the spread than the Chiefs are. The Chiefs actually they're not terrible. Chiefs are 2-3 against the spread. 2-1 on the road, 2-0 at home. Bills are 3-2 against the spread, 2-1 on the road, and 2-0 at home. So I mean, they both have similar records. Obviously, they're both 4-1. Against the spread, the Bills are a little bit better. I know their road. I know it's weird they go against the Chiefs at home because they're such a good team. But I think Buffalo is just is getting to that upper echelon now. They're beating the Chiefs at this point, and I think this is like a revenge game for them. They keep losing to the Chiefs in Arrowhead, and I think they just want to get that win, get over the hump. I know it's regular season, not postseason, but I still think it's. I'm gonna take Bills there, and then I'm gonna go Chargers -4.5. I'm with Matt. I think the Broncos stink. I think Russell Wilson is just not great. I don't know what it is that team. Their offense should be good. I think their coach stinks. I think he doesn't have a good offensive scheme for Russell Wilson and these wide receivers. They have great receivers. I don't know why this team is just not scoring. I just think they can't keep up with the Chargers. And then lastly, I'm picking Minnesota strictly because it's a third string quarterback. Minnesota -3. They're on the road. They're coming across the country too. They're going to Miami. I mean, I'm not a biggest Kirk Cousins fan. I don't think they're good against the spread either. But I'm going to go into my better judgment of picking against Minnesota because I hate Kirk Cousins. But let me just look at their spread. They are 1 second. They're 1-4 against the spread, so they're pretty bad against the spread. But I mean, I don't like the picks. I mean, the spreads this week. We were talking about this before we started. The game's just really tough to pick, but I'm gonna go Minnesota -3. I'm probably gonna regret it. I kind of do like TJ's Jags +2.5, but I'm gonna stay with Minnesota -3. So those are my picks: Atlanta +4.5, Baltimore -6, Buffalo -2.5, Los Angeles Chargers -4.5, and Minnesota -3.
I think we need a Rook mouth update. How you feeling, pal?
It's kind of cooled down. It's a little better.
Wow.
You know, it's actually crazy because it's so hot in the mouth, but like, I kind of want to eat more because it's really good jerky.
Go ahead.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're not going to stop you.
I think you should eat both pieces at the same time. Get it all up in your face.
The bag in your mouth. There you go.
Dude, both pieces straight, right, all up deep in your mouth.
Look at these peppers on it. Look at that thing.
Oh wow!
All right, so give us a breakdown. What kind of peppers we got? We're dealing with ghost pepper. Are we dealing with Reaper? What do we got?
I don't know. It says made with the hottest peppers on earth, so I guess it's doesn't actually say what it's made with, but I like it. It's called Jurassic jerky.
That's a cop out.
And it has like has a skeleton of the T-Rex on it.
That's a cop out. Usually, if it's ghost pepper or Reaper pepper or something like that,
ghost. I'm looking at it now. Ghost pepper, ground Thai flakes. Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
No one does.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce, cayenne, habaneros. There's pineapple juice. I probably shouldn't have eaten this.
Oh shit!
My God.
And Rook is dead.
I think I'll be right. I don't think there's that much pineapple juice in it. I'll be all right.
Maybe don't need any more.
There's Carolina Reaper mash.
Nice.
Carolina Reaper mash. I don't know. I'll take one more bite only because I don't want to die.
Oh my God.
Really good. I love beef jerky. But this is like getting my mouth hot again. So
I like it.
Well, tell your wife to call the ambulance just in case.
Yeah, she might have to. Her friends are over too. They're gonna be so embarrassed. Why did your husband upstairs eating jerky by himself?
Yeah, why is your husband upstairs with jerky by himself?
I mean, usually when I go for the jerky, I usually am by myself. But hey, teach their own.
Hey.
They're like, was he doing jerky by himself or was he jerking by himself?
Well, make sure you wash your hands if you're going to do that. You don't want to.
I agree. I agree. That's a mistake you only make one time.
All right, well, boys, I think that about does it for the picks. My mouth's on fire again. But another great Sunday fun day. Hope you guys enjoy your football Sunday. Go Giants, go Jets, and go Jags.
Yeah, and go my fantasy team. Woo!
Fantasy football sucks.
I said, and go my fantasy team. Woo!
Boo!
Later.
Bye.